Anyone who does SAT with Ivy Bound will have practice tests. We'll ask you to do at least 5 of them. And we don't start them the very first week. I don't need a diagnostic test. My tutors in the first hour with your average student are going to be able to predict, probably within 2 points, what your English score and your reading score was. Then the second hour with the student, probably able to predict within 2 points what your math score on the ACT was. We learn as we probe in those early lessons. So if a student wants to take an early diagnostic practice test, fine. If you've already had a real ACT, that's the best diagnosis. We certainly then don't need a diagnostic test. Once we get 10 to 15 hours into our learning, that's when we want to put a diagnostic test on you with strict timing. We have 6 of them as part of our ACT 6-pack. There's more beyond that if students go beyond the 6-pack and want more practice tests. I think we're up to 13 now total. The ACT practice tests that we license were given in the last 7 years. There's a table at the back, and there's a scoring correlator so that right and wrong can be put on the ACT's 0 to 36 scale. So they're very realistic with one exception. We can get you the strict timing. We can even put you in the very high school room where you'll be taking a future ACT. What we can't simulate is that it counts. It counts, and for a lot of students, that doesn't matter versus assiduous practice. For some students, it does. And I never know who those are. Some people say, oh, I have a history of falling down on big, important tests. And my best antidote to that is to take a lot of those in practice. Ideally, do it at the same time of day. Saturday morning is going to be my real test. I'm going to take 5 or 6 practice tests on Saturday morning, same conditions, same amount of sleep. If I can go to the school building itself for some of these to get used to the room that I'm going to be in, even better. And then on test day, it's just another Saturday morning. It counts. Everything, though, is the same, and maybe that lessens whatever anxiety has kept people from doing their best on the real thing. The more practice tests you do, incrementally, you're helping yourself. I can't say a lot, but incrementally, because you're seeing more problems, you are dealing with more types of problems so that new things on the real test, even though they're brand new, are unlikely to throw you. Good luck.